Football fans, what's up? It's go time. The NFL season has finally arrived, and there's no better time to get in on all the action with my partners at DraftKings Sportsbook. New customers bet $5 to get $300 instantly in bonus bets and $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. So what are you waiting for? Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app right now, sign up with code TBC, and own your Saturdays. The crown is yours.
Every day I wake up, wake your ass up.
The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Loren LoRosa is here as well. And we got some special guests in the building.
Yes, indeed.
You got the brother Taye Diggs.
Yes.
Is this your first time here? No.
No, I've been here.
You haven't been here a
before.
minute. It's long. It's been a long time, right?
I've been here before. I'm a black man.
Okay, there you go.
I think you've been there a couple times.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Last time you was
been
like
in a lot of
2018.
black
It was a long
movies.
time ago, right? All right.
I'm
Jay
black.
Carter and Troy Brookins. Welcome, fellas.
Yeah, thank you.
How y'all doing this morning? How y'all feeling?
Sure. Yeah, feeling good. Feeling good. Yeah, happy to be here.
What do we owe this threesome? What, like,
Whoa.
Oh, my God. Here you
Well,
go.
y'all know what I
Right
mean.
out the gate.
Can we still say pause? Can we just say
You can pause that
no
way.
Diddy?
That's why I stay down
Either
here.
one.
Okay, they both apply.
That's why I think I'm in here. Hilarious.
We're promoting this new lube, Chocolate Glide.
Chocolate
He
glide.
said some new lube, but that's right.
Yeah, goes in easy, comes out smooth.
That actually might work,
Yeah.
Taye.
So it's a production team.
Yeah. So we're a producer team,
Okay.
newly formed, and kind of happened organically where we started to produce content as we cast Taye, Troy, and I, and then the natural kind of progression of it. Like, you know what? Let's three black men. Let's go and own this ourselves. Let's build a table. Let's build a couple seats. So that's what we owe this occasion. Also to promote a new movie. That we just wrapped.
I feel like that's the only way in Hollywood now. Like to form your own production company and shoot your own stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, Taye, you probably know better than most.
I mean, obviously, there's the way things have been done, but if you want to guarantee anything at this point, you've got to do it yourself because there's no shame these days. People will lie right to your face, and there's no code. And for someone like me, I just got frustrated because I like to play by the rules. But when the people on my own team are not playing by the rules, but then breaking, and I'm watching them break them, but I'm like, well, let's do this ourselves. And right now, with social media and everything, it's proof that like people are taking control.
Absolutely.
And I love that.
Yeah.
I love
How did
that.
you three come together? How did this happen?
Yeah, I can take that if you want.
Sure.
Yeah, so we had a movie. So I'm a part of Freely Films. So it's me, Tania Wright, my wife LaShawn. She's a partner in business and in life. We have a production company, and so we were producing this movie called The Comeback a couple years ago. And actually, we cast the lead female in the role. And this is how things just happen, and you got to embrace that opportunity, right?
The universe, right?
Yeah, the universe just happened. So the agent for the female called me. The female lead called me and said, "Hey, have you cast the male lead yet?" And I'm just bopping around. I'm like, "Nah, we haven't cast it. We've got a few people we're talking to, right?" And she was like, "Well, Taye Diggs has seen the script. Would you be interested in Taye Diggs?" Now that was the most obvious, but here's the thing about it, like, and this is how you can block your blessings. I tried to talk her out of it. Because I wasn't ready. I didn't think I was ready.
That's the same thing I do. And we think we're doing the right thing because we think it's humility, but we're getting in our own way.
Getting in our own way. And so she talked me into it. She was like, "Jay, no, this is happening. Embrace it. Run with it." And so that was a couple years ago. He came into Atlanta where I'm based, shot it. Hugely successful on Peacock as well. And the rest is history. So we've been collaborating ever since.
I'm interested in that because if you write a script, you know it's great. At least I would think you would know it's great. Why wouldn't you expect anybody to read it and want to be a part of it?
Well, that's the crazy thing about the business. Like what you said makes sense.
Yeah.
The business as it is now makes no sense. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
Like if you knew the movies that got turned down, and if you saw the stars that were in those movies, and what you'd be like, what? There's no rhyme or reason. Like egos. I mean, it's really frustrating.
Yeah,
because you're raised to think that everything happens for a reason.
Right.
Like I knew I was talented. I knew I would. I got into school. When I got into school, I was like, okay, black people. The business is gonna need black people. I'm gonna move to New York. I can do stage or screen. That happened, and then I got movie after movie. Then all of a sudden, the rules changed. Wait, who are the influencers? Who is it? I don't know who that is. Wait, he got the part over, but he doesn't have any experience. It doesn't matter. He's got followers. What are followers? It's his videos. Videos? Who is anybody paying? No, he just put on videos, and because he got all, so it's like you gotta adjust.
Yeah.
So
So
that
now
why you
it's
started
like,
getting.
let me do. I can't swear. Let's do this ourselves.
Yeah.
And we'll play by their rules, but at least I won't have the excuse. I can't complain. Now I'm gonna play by your rules, but we're gonna do it our way.
Does it bother you when somebody doesn't put in the amount of time that you did, doesn't go to the school, doesn't do the things that you did, and then because of followers or because of social media or because of a funny skit might get the part over you? Does that bother you at all?
I mean, if there's talent there, then it's cool. You know what I mean? For me, I just it didn't make sense. I didn't care who was doing what. Like, good for you. Whatever they were doing was working, and I was like, good for you. But I don't know what to do right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Is that
I
why you
don't-
started showing your ass? Literally on Instagram?
Yes. He said yes.
Like Envy would come in here and show me that video, and I'd be like,
I was like,
why
are you
are
doing
you
this?
big ass on Instagram? Like,
I'm not.
That's why it
And I
smells
was
like,
like,
that.
how can
Yeah.
I make this work for me? All right, well, I'll just be funny and not even. I don't even realize that people are watching. I would just like express myself, and if it worked, okay. I don't know what's happening, but they say post. I still have to ask him how to how do I double the? Well, how do I take this and copy? You know.
Well, we
So,
love
it's a crazy time.
Taye Diggs on Instagram
Well,
and things
I
like you are
appreciate it.
funny. It's good to see
And I
that
apologize
side of you.
because that's.
you never saw Envy like the post?
What are you
So,
talking about?
You
I've
never saw
I
when he
don't-
liked the post?
He loves your post.
I heard he'd be
No,
coming.
I don't even know. I don't even read.
No.
Yeah, he put the
I don't
peach
even
emoji.
read. I don't even know how to read the responses.
You just post and just go about your day.
It's like therapy.
Yeah.
But you do realize, I mean, that's interesting to hear somebody like Taye Diggs feel like they had to do that.
How do you think I feel?
Right.
How do you think I feel?
Right. I totally get it.
You don't want me in this movie. You want Joe Schlaflanlani, who's never acted in his life, and I can't. It's not even I can't get an audition. I'm not even a part of the conversation.
That's crazy.
So I was like, I don't hate that dude, but somebody tell me what's going on with these rules because I've worked really hard, and I like to buy a lot of nice, really, you know what I'm saying? How are we gonna do this? Somebody just explain it to me.
Yeah.
But for a minute, I was like, it was pushback. People like to argue. Well, I did this. Well, it doesn't matter. Nobody cares.
It seems like the formula is now that a lot of influencers are being casted because they can push the movie easier, right? But what happened? Because at first we didn't need that. Nobody needed that.
So budgets are smaller, right? Budgets are smaller, and so when you have an influencer who has 5 million followers, that is free marketing. And so the studio doesn't have to come up with a $1 million marketing budget because they have Jess. They can post it, right? Now, we'll use Jess as a case study, right? Because I cast Jess in the movie.
I Hate, I Love You.
I Hate, I Love You.
Yeah.
Super successful.
Thank you.
Now it's on Tubi, the #1 drama on Tubi.
I love that.
Right now.
Yes,
so,
yes.
So excellent. But, we saw obviously Jess's followers, and we said, built-in marketing, right? She could post. It's going to be great. But then I watched her actual acting work.
She's great. She can really act.
Oh, that was the clincher. Seeing her and I Got a Story to Tell.
Oh, that's my shit. When she cut the woman head off.
It was a
Honey, I got your
psychological
dick.
thriller, right? Yeah. I was like, I'm locked in.
She act like she gonna be up here every morning.
I am every morning, true to life, right?
Yes.
But I'm telling you, it was
That's how
literally
it
art
works.
to life.
It worked for us.
It worked.
Right.
It worked.
Yeah.
It worked.
Now I'm like, okay, cool. Well, let me get on this boat.
So in Taye's example, if you can marry the social media prowess and the following with the talent, like Jess is married to those two things,
Yep.
you got a winner. You have in
Stop
today's
fighting
business,
it
you have a
and
winner.
try to figure out how to make it work.
So
Budgets
interesting.
are cut. Yeah. I never knew that.
So Hollywood hasn't evolved in terms of the opportunities available to black actors since you first started. It feels like at first I was thinking the barriers are just dressed differently, but now it feels like they don't even want you.
Damn.
Not you. I'm
Until-
talking about blackness in general.
Until we prove it. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, we're at a time where they don't have control. Like all that stuff that you said, soon everybody's gonna be talking like that.
Yeah.
And that's not a studio can't take credit. Yeah. And that's what I love. We're doing it ourselves, and no one can stop us, and it's succeeding. I still don't get it.
Yeah.
It feels too good to be true. Because I was raised, you got to be let in. You got to
Right.
apologize. Be really grateful and talk to this meeting. Go to this, crazy restaurant and meet with these studio head. That's not how it goes down. A bunch of people that I've never heard of doing funny stuff, hosting it, and then getting, hey.
Yeah.
So it's the positives and the negatives of it. So so it's bittersweet for you, huh?
Well, now it's sweet
Now it's sweet.
because we're taking control.
Yes.
So I can complain, but now there's no excuse. That's why we're here. All right, let's get on board. Let's get it. If they're
That's
doing
gonna
it.
That's gonna be the most interesting thing when you, as a production company, y'all take all the risk, put up the money, shoot it. You know it's good, but then the studio's still like, eh.
Well,
Now
what
you know it's something else.
But that's what he said earlier. He said all these black stars in these movies and nobody's picking them up.
And what we were talking about, there's no risk.
Yeah. It's never. I mean, because here's the
It costs
gag.
a little bit of money. You got to get somebody with a huge mansion. You get actors that just want to be seen. That's why it's almost too good to be true. If it's a story that people like, people are gonna show up. And that's when I can give my finger to the studios
Period.
and be like, you don't need Brad Pitt. You don't need to, we made up our own story,
Yeah.
our own people that you don't know, but our people are going to show up and watch them, which isn't supposed to happen.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So let's hear it for black people.
Nice. Nice. That's right.
But let me ask you a question. Does it ever bother, you have major releases, that instead of the major releases, now a Tubi or a Peacock or something that, the masses might not have seen, like they've seen one of your other movies where
In
it's
theaters.
theater, it's global, it's national, it's this. Does that bother you at all?
No, because
You like to stay positive, don't you?
Yeah,
You like to-
it's
you like to
challenging
bring
questions.
No, it's a good question.
I totally believe in you meet your audience where they are, and so if they're on Peacock, we'll meet you there. If they're on Tubi, we'll meet you there. If they're in theaters, we'll meet you there. But we're going to meet you where you are, as opposed to expecting you to come to where we are. Like, we're going to, and the magic about what we're doing is, Taye, obviously international superstar, right? Humbly speaking, right? International superstar.
Black royalty, man.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
walks in the door, commands a certain level of, respect, and people, okay, we're going to listen, right?
Absolutely.
I've got the funding. I've got the distribution on projects, right? I don't know if you've heard of who Clarence Avon is.
Come on,
Clarence Avon. Yeah, Clarence
my
Avon.
idols.
This is the young Clarence Avon, right here. He is the grand connector. If he showed you who he has in his contact list, your mind would be blown. And so if we ever
ain't got
played
no
a game
holes,
of whoever's in your contact list, and plus the holes. So we make this combination of, the business side is taken care of, the content and talent side is taken care of, the connection and being able to reach certain talent in Troy is taken care of.
Why are you so mad?
Because this is another example. Like, Troy started out as like my assistant, right? So he's like the last person that people want to include in all these meetings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, I need to meet with such. Oh, nobody told me. Nobody CC'd me. Nobody. Cut to a few years, discussions, and him working with me. He knows how people are moving.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh, this person said that they were here, but they never really committed, and they blame me. Or this person said that you were supposed to get there, and I saw the you didn't get paid that much. So now he is like working for us. Who would have known? Now he's a major producer. You know what I mean?
right.
And now, like, I can't move without him.
Yep.
but they're not they're not a part of that business plan. He's the assistant. Watch, give him 2 years.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
What's that experience been like for you now? Because I mean, it's a you're pulling up differently.
Yeah, it's been a ride for real. I mean, I used to play football. I used to play professional football. That was like my first goal. My dream was all about football. That's all I knew. And God humbly blessed me with the opportunity to play in All-American. And that's where me and him met. And so when we met, you know, everybody, you know, low-key gravitated towards me because I would train them and teach them how to run a route or, you know, do everything that I used to do.
So y'all play football together?
Who?
You know,
No,
in the show.
All-American.
All-American.
Was my
Damn. Jumping y'all
Yeah.
all
He
American.
about to answer you right away.
I'm an actor. I can pretend
You
to
got a running back
catch
middle.
football. I'll run it, but that's about it.
But yeah, no, we met there, and then you know, one day we kicked it, we grabbed some lunch at Soho, and he was like, "Yo, you want to be my assistant?" And I'm like, "Bro, I ain't
Energy.
never." Yeah,
It was his energy.
That's real.
Yeah, I never done it, and then you know, we just took the ball rolling. We started at 2 days, and I'm like, "Dog, these emails is crazy. I can't work just 2 days." Like knowing me, how I, you know, put my time in, I'm like, I can't do 2 days. We gotta lock in all the way, and you know, 7 years now we've been rolling. So.
Wow.
And it was always, Troy's great. Like from the cool people.
Yeah.
What's your? Oh, he's great. And I kept on hearing that. Now we're making business deals with those people,
Yeah.
With him at
and
the
the
table.
people that didn't see him are now like, where are you? Hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
We're good.
I love that.
Yeah.
Me too.
You know, I've heard you speak, Taye, about issues of identity and acceptance, right? And it feels like this is another layer of that, like in regards to Hollywood, like you maybe questioning did you ever question who you were?
Well, they want you to. Like that's what didn't make sense. I've always known who I am, but why don't you know? How come it's not?
Yeah.
So then I had to move to a place where we were all on the same page, which is like, you know, a good lesson in identity. You can't let anybody else dictate that. I know who I am. You know who I am, and now we're all in business. Why? Because we know each other.
Yeah.
They don't know us.
Like somebody can't come to me and be like, "Yo, Taye said this," and I'll be like, "No, I already know what's up." You know what I mean? But people will try that.
They
try
have.
that. Yeah.
So in Hollywood, what is it? Is it ability? Is it your box office number? Like, what is it?
Well, right now, nobody, like, we're about to make what it is.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what it is right now.
Yeah.
That's why it's a great time.
So this
That's
new
why
film.
it's, yes.
Yeah.
Nobody knows. You see a movie coming out in the theaters, then you're watching it on the, nobody knows and they're always pretending like they do. This is a sure thing, and we're on it.
Yeah, we're proving it. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Another Man's Wife. That is the name of the film. Okay. Who had what to do? Because I already want to know. Another Man's Wife.
Yeah.
Who wrote that? Whose idea was it? What's happening?
Yeah, so shout out to Maverick Entertainment. And you gotta have allies, right? Like
Yes, Maverick Entertainment,
Yeah, like
yeah.
we can do what we can do, but you know, we know who's still running Hollywood, right? So and you have to have those allies. And so Maverick Entertainment, Doug, Kelsey, Erica, huge allies. You know, they finance our work, they distribute our work. So they said, you know what, Jay Carter, why don't you come up with an idea based on this premise? Right? And so I brought in a writer by the name of Brianna Cole who said, yeah, I think I can tackle that. And you know, it was like the story. It just puts you in a chokehold, you know. And it's about a young couple who are struggling, backs up against the wall, losing their house, losing their car. The husband lost his job, and then to make matters worse,
truly in love with each other. Like they're
truly,
each other.
But
a
you know,
real
the
couple.
world is just banging on them, right? Then the husband finds out his mom has a serious illness and she could die, and the medical treatment that she needs isn't covered by insurance. So they're drowning in debt and just financial issues, right? So Taye's character comes along and he throws them a life raft. And he said, for $2 million, I can change your life. But he looks at the wife and he says, the only thing I want in return is one weekend with you. Now, this one weekend that this husband is going to give up his wife for could save his mother, Could save his job, could save his car, could save his house, could save his marriage, but at what cost? Yeah. So the question that we always ask people, and I'll ask, you just envy Charlamagne, Loren. What would you do? $2 million to save your mom, to save your house, to save your car.
Jesus.
All you got to give up is one weekend.
One weekend to what? Your wife?
Yeah, I ain't giving up my wife though, but that's good.
But there's a chance nothing
Even to save your
happens.
mom?
There's a chance that nothing happens as
Yeah,
well.
I mean they can play Monopoly. They can
because
they can watch
it's
Jeopardy.
your wife,
or
so
not.
she, all she has to do is go.
I know. Looking at my wife, I know nothing will happen, but it's just the fact of paying.
Who's the guy though? Don't say nothing will happen. What if it's Maxwell? Don't your wife love Maxwell?
Pretty wings.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
You see that?
Definitely not.
You wouldn't leave with Maxwell.
But but it's the premise of paying.
Yeah.
The $2 million.
It seems like belittling.
And the therapy that you will need after it.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Because your mind, that's a mental thing after that. Because she may, you even though you feel like nothing happened,
You'll never know.
you'll never know.
Well, let me
But
ask
if
you
your
guys.
significant other
Jesus.
doesn't go though, and all this stuff does happen, you lose a lot of stuff
Of
on the back
course,
end. So then you
yes.
still need the mental
Somebody
healing.
would
Losing
say
your
price of
mom.
your
So
Yeah.
Loren, you going, huh?
I mean, I gotta think. You talking about my mom here? Like you're saying that like I would lose my mom.
So you going?
And
How
our
old is
house.
mom, man? Let's think about this, guys.
15 years of runway.
Oh my lord.
She's 60.
Oh, that's young now. She's 60
Yeah,
years young.
60 is not old.
So what would you do,
Yeah,
Jess?
what would you do, Jess?
What? Oh yeah, hey, $2 million. There you go.
You going?
Yeah, what you talking about?
Charlamagne?
What happened now? What's the premise?
You heard.
You gonna let your wife
I'm
go?
going.
No.
I'm going. What's up? What we doing?
What do we lose now? We lose our mom.
My mom, your
It's
house.
your mom, your house. What else?
Your
Your
marriage.
car.
Your marriage,
Your
your
marriage.
house,
Yeah,
yes.
everything crumbles.
Not necessarily. It depends on you if you lose the marriage.
I need to see the nuance. Like, do I know who the guy is?
Yep.
Do we have a background on him? Do we know,
Yeah.
if he's mentally
Yes.
well?
Like
You know what I mean?
Yes.
He's all above level. It's like, this is me. This is what's going on. I want you to meet me, and there's no manipulation. Everything's right. There's a contract.
It's Morris Chestnut.
Why can't I stay
Yeah,
with the guy?
yeah.
Why can't I?
Whoa, that's a new one. That's a new one.
Why can't I stay with
That's a sequel. That's a sequel.
Trump ain't letting that one
Getting
in
it out of the
there.
way. Getting it out of the way.
I'm just saying. Like,
Damn. I'm going.
And what you gonna do with him? I'm just kidding.
I
Wow.
ain't gonna do nothing. I'm just saying. Why can't I go? Like, why does it have to be my
Because
wife?
the guy not gay, nigga. That's the whole point. Like, he just want the
Like,
wife.
why the fuck am I here?
Yeah, it's not a.
What part two is this?
It's not that. It's not that type
Everything's
of
not gay.
situation.
I didn't say it was
yo.
gay. I just said, why can't I go? That's what a man does, right? When it's a job that you don't want your woman to do, you gonna do it, right?
But the guy is like, I don't
So
do
you gonna do
dudes. Like, I don't like dudes. I want your wife, bro.
Yeah, I'm asking for your wife.
It's
One
not
weekend.
that type of
He
arrangement.
said, why can't I go? Let me do what you want her to do, right?
Yeah.
You see
The guy's not Diddy, nigga. It's a,
I don't even like how Jay looked at me and said that just now. I want your wife, nigga. One weekend. What?
save your mom.
But you see the conversation that it sparks, right? And so that's what we're banking on. Is people sitting on their couch, the
Right.
wife cutting her eyes at her husband, the husband cutting his eyes at his wife, like well, damn, what would you do? Would you do? Is $1 million? What's your number? 2 million, 3 million, 4 million? What will it cost you in the short term, and what's going to cost you in the long term once there's a ripple effect and a fallout? So it just sparks up this really cool dialogue.
And then all of the relatable issues like that they're going through even before they get to the point of Taye's character, right? Like a lot of people are going through it. The economy that they were in, people's moms are, people's parents, period, are getting sick. Insurance is not covering things that they need. Some people don't even have insurance because of government issues and all that type of thing. So it's like it's very relatable
Touches on
until you
everything.
get to the saving grace here.
Because literally, an insurance company, they are here to make money. They're not nonprofit. They are a for-profit company. So they will say, this procedure, this treatment
Covered, right.
costs too much.
You
Sorry.
had this fire script and you were surprised or felt like you weren't ready when Taye Diggs is like, I want to be a part of it. Like I'm listening to the conversation.
Well, no, that was the comeback, which is a
another movie.
rom-com.
Oh, okay.
This one.
Yeah, this one I knew. Yeah, this one I was like, hey, Taye.
He
let's roll
called
with
me
it.
and was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
yo,
let's go.
what's Taye's availability?
Okay.
At
we
this
knew
go
it.
round, he was
Yeah.
definitely with it.
Because he fits that, mysterious, brooding, You can look at him and tell he fits it so well.
I'm tremendously talented.
And
Okay. No, but we as actors, we forget.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing a show with Wayne Brady.
Yeah.
Moulin, right?
Moulin Rouge, yes.
Moulin Rouge.
And he was like, "Hey man, we were thinking about you, da 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 da." And I was like, "Oh, I was on your mind." Like you get caught up in your own world, and if you're in any way grounded, you forget that other people see you in a certain way.
Wow.
Love that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you ever forget who you were?
Constantly.
Wow.
Constantly. And I got to be reminded, like that's something I got to work on. Because sometimes I'll be ashamed to, and people be like, "No, you go. They know who you are." I don't want to bother them.
Yeah. We all suffer from it.
Yeah.
Would you call it imposter syndrome?
No, because I know that's the thing. It has to do with like being raised in the church and being taught that you need to be humble. You know, think about it's like what they teach you. If you really want to succeed, you have to do the exact opposite. You got to be like a Kanye West. I'm not gonna apologize. I belong here. Boom. Don't knock. Open the door. Those are the people that really. And that's not how I was raised. And I took a lot of pride in like following the rules. And I still made it through. Yeah. But I'm like, oh, I could have been so much more. If I remember going on auditions and being like, you know what? This isn't, I think I know somebody else who's better for this part. Literally. And then feeling proud. Giving a part away.
Wow.
No.
I don't think
you give away?
I had to be like, if it was a hood thing. I don't know.
Yeah, Lauren's
But
a
I'm
journalist.
thinking-
Yeah, I
she's
wanna
gonna
know what movie,
she's
where
gonna
were you
peel back the
supposed to be?
layers.
I want to
Yeah.
see you in the hood,
Tell
Taye.
that
Like,
about
what
the
we
one you
doing?
told me about. What was it?
Melba's No Fun?
No, the one that was you were gonna do, and you did in Matrix. Was it Matrix or
I don't know. This is really great for radio, though. Really great.
I was more so talking about like movies we would have recognized that were like big successes, and you.
I don't know if it went, but I just remember I wanted to like do the right thing instead of like promote myself, and sometimes that can be it can lead in the wrong direction, and I'm still learning.
I don't think you can have an actor Kanye West though, because in order to promote yourself, people got to be giving you work, because your work is your calling card. Like we rate Denzel because of all of the times we've seen Denzel in these fantastic roles. We rate Tom Hanks because of all the times we've seen him in these fantastic roles. I mean, it's the same reason we rank you, but that would be the only thing you could actually use to stick your chest out.
But I forget.
You got classics though.
I forget.
Come on, man.
Hell no.
Arce got a groove bag, best man, Brown Sugar, my nigga.
You don't forget, man.
I watch Brown Sugar like 5-6 times
Those
a
are
year.
classics.
Brown
Those are
Sugar
cult
is one of my
classics.
favorite
We didn't
movies
know
of
they were
all
classics.
time.
When you did them, but now you know.
didn't know
And
that.
they work. Like I don't know that.
Yeah.
I don't know until somebody
God.
comes up to me,
What?
and then the industry like, oh, that's just a fan. Like all this time, everyone's telling you to stay grounded. Do you know what I mean? And then you take a person that's like raised in the church, and I'm trying to be humble and don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like this actor. I don't want to be like that actor. This person stepped too far over the line, and so then you just like all of a sudden you kind of forget what you're worth, trying to like follow the rules. I'm being a good person. I'm being humble. Don't make sure you look after the other person. No, that doesn't work. But it took a minute, and it took a bunch of people to be like, "Don't you know who you are?"
Yeah.
And at first I'm like, "Oh, this person, like, he doesn't get it." And then you're like, "Wait, Will Smith, who?" And you look at all the people that are doing it.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart, where I was like, "Oh, these guys are they're too full of themselves. Look at where they are." And it's like you have to be in order to.
But I believe that humility, though, like you save it for the people who deserve it.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Like you save that humility and that approach for the people who deserve it, who will
Used
nurture it
correctly,
and keep it safe.
It works for you.
Yeah. So, 30 years later.
I thought it was humility. It wasn't that.
What about other people that you had like you got close to, that you did projects with, like a Morris Chestnut, or like friends? Like, do you have these conversations with them? Do they pour into you like, bro?
I
like,
can see it.
What's wrong?
Like,
bro?
I know Morris so well.
Yes.
All of a sudden, I started seeing him like, oh, look at him on Instagram. That's not. He's
Right.
funny.
He be
Right.
eating Instagram up.
He does.
Right.
He took charge.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, well, if Morris is doing it, because we're both Capricorns.
Yeah.
We both play by the rules. We like to work hard.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, I said, okay. Well, then let me do it. If
Let's
Morris
do
is
it.
doing it.
Mars ain't show his ass now. yeah, come on
Why
now.
you on this man ass?
Show his ass. Like, he just be dancing. He never showed his
Yes,
ass.
they did
yo.
too, show his ass.
Online?
His whole bare ass.
Why
that's the only one you remember, I
continue
bet.
to talk about my ass?
And we
though?
kept bringing
No,
it
I
up.
did not. I did not say nothing about that man's ass.
He said you should be
I
on the Real
want to know
Housewives
why
of
you're
Atlanta.
talking about
He
my
bricked
ass.
up over there right now. Bricked up over there. Bricked up over there.
Can't argue that. Good answer.
Charlamagne is crazy. Oh, God.
But no, I tell you, I'm serious, man. Brown Sugar is one of my favorite movies ever. Like that was the first and last hip hop rom-com. I don't know why that didn't open up a whole new genre. And I always wondered, how did working on that film change the way you think about like the connection between music and relationships and just culture, period.
Oh, it taught me. It taught me. You know what I mean? I didn't know and I was very proud because that was like something new and innovative, and it worked. And I was like, oh, we are good. This is with the music and okay, all right, black people. Like that's when it started to really connect. Like we can do anything. We can do more than just catch up. We can create this thing with music that we created and take all the elements of some of the white movies, but then it's our story and
it's evergreen.
it was awesome.
It's evergreen.
What was it about
It was
you and
awesome.
Sinai that made that love story feel so authentic?
Oh, that's just some kind of I don't know. It's a chemistry.
Mm.
Like I've been in this business long enough to know I have no idea, but it just worked. It just worked, and some things I feel very blessed. Because for a while I would hear stories of just horror stories of people that were playing couples and they hated each other, and I had no idea what that was like. You know what I mean? I didn't know how lucky. I didn't know how lucky I was.
Yeah.
You know. So
Did you
it's a
hate
blessing.
Nia Long when she slapped your ass in Best Man?
At that moment, I did. But it was the right choice.
And it was good acting. Yo, you did not break though.
It was the right choice.
You didn't know it was coming, but that's
was the right choice.
phenomenal acting. He did not break character. Like, bitch, you just slapped me.
Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen?
It was written in the script, but in a situation like that, you need to have a stuntman come, and it's supposed to be a fake slap, and it's a whole thing. And the stuntman didn't come, and she just slapped me.
Yeah.
And she should have. But I had just come out of drama school, and I was like, why didn't we rehearse? And how dare you? The director didn't have my back. He didn't.
Right. How many takes?
Oh, that was just that one.
That was it.
You get slapped again.
Do you feel like The Best Man, Unfinished Business, the book that Malcolm D. Lee just did, do you feel like that should be on TV or like a series versus the book? So you know how
the book that he wrote?
Yes, the recent book he just did, that's supposed to continue the conversation.
I mean, as an actor, I'll say yes, just because I want to be in it. But as I love what he's doing, and that makes perfect sense. And I love that it's happening, because I love that you can take the idea that a book about a book. You know what I mean? I'm very impressed with him.
We had him up here. The thing that don't make no sense to me about The Best Man, and I guess it goes into what we're talking about today, it broke records on Peacock.
Yeah.
Right? It was like the most viewed series ever on Peacock. Wouldn't common sense say, hey, let's do more of this?
You said common sense.
Yes.
That's the key.
Exactly.
That's the key. Because you think about who's at the table making these decisions. A lot of those folks at the table, they don't care about us.
They don't.
We
And
can do
that's
numbers,
what, as
but
a
we
Capricorn,
constantly
I
have to
don't-
prove ourselves over.
That's why I had to get out.
and over again.
It doesn't make sense. You have agents that are turning down jobs that will make them money,
Yeah.
but because of their ego.
Yep.
So it's like, well, what this? You know what, y'all? I don't get it, and I'm spending too much time trying to figure it out. So let's just thank God there are other people that I can look at.
Yep.
Oh, it's working. All right, well then let's go.
Yep. Your own
This feels
people.
very Dre leaving Millennium Records, man. That's how I feel. I feel
Yo, look
that's
at
what I
this.
feel. Like
That's literally one of my questions here is like your character in Brown Sugar is so you in real life, everything you're going through now, and then what the music industry is going through right now too.
Except, this is like a surefire thing.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel like I'm taking a risk. The only reason I'm doing it is because it worked.
Yeah.
I mean, this is our third film with Taye. We had the comeback, huge hit on Peacock. Both Eyes Open went out to theaters, and it was a #1 movie on Stars for 4 weeks in a row.
Amazing.
And then coming up with Another Man's Wife. It's
They've
the
always
formula.
slept on us.
The formula.
And if they're not waking up, I mean, now I'm gonna be a part of it.
They can see you, Trey. You're on camera.
Oh, sorry.
Look, he got quiet. They can see you.
Oh my God,
It's radio, but they do record.
They saw you.
I have a question for all of you guys. Because there's so much content out there now, people that are looking to do it their own way, how do they get like out of the noise and like actually get people to respect what they're doing, get people to want to finance it and not just stay on social forever, or you know what I mean? Like build it where it's like a business and it's elevated.
I mean, honestly, nobody knows. I would say content and quality, that's not necessarily the case. It's like you got to look and see what's hitting now and jump on that, or take a risk and try something new.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know, the content may vary, right? I mean, I'm sorry, quality of content may vary. And obviously the better the quality, the better opportunity you have for it to get seen and the people to take you seriously. But at the end of the day, it's about a compelling story.
Right.
And you have to have a great story. Everything starts with a great story, and then you have to have great actors who can deliver that story. If you have that formula, nothing's still guaranteed. I mean, to your point, Charlamagne, it's mind-boggling how Malcolm cannot get a season 2 of. It's like mind-boggling, right? But that's what happens,
It's
you know. And
disrespectful.
and he was very politically correct. You know, he was very, you know, diplomatic, right? But let me say, it was some bullshit that he is not. I mean, he is one of the greatest writers of our time, one of the greatest directors of our time. So that's the lesson learned: is we're going to tell our compelling stories, but we're gonna control the vehicle, and we're gonna build our own seats, build our own tables. Because if nobody else is willing to tell our stories, well, darn it, we'll tell it.
And if I remember correctly, and I could be wrong, Malcolm, so forgive me, I thought he kind of put the onus on the actors a little bit, because he said it's just all of y'all are so busy, you know, there's so many big stars on that, it's hard to get y'all together.
I mean, that was true. We were all, you know, everybody was blessed to be working. That was a part of it. But I mean, how long? I mean,
I mean, Sex in the City, they figured out how to do it.
Yeah,
And just like that.
That's true.
And they're busy. Friends, they figure
like,
out
it gets
how to
tiring waiting for them to let us in. You know what I mean?
Because money makes people figure it out.
Absolutely.
Not even money sometimes. Because we were making money. That's what I didn't get. Why do this with this black movie? And they don't have any explanation, and they're fine with it. Why do black movies disappear every once in a while? When was the last black romantic comedy you saw?
Jesus.
Oh no, it's not a comedy.
Remember when they were like, there was one after another? They were all making money.
Yeah.
I guess
Somebody decided to not do them.
I guess the last one I saw was it a comedy though?
Nope.
Forever's not a comedy.
No.
The joint with Issa Rae and Lakeith, that wasn't a comedy, was it?
No. Photograph? No, that wasn't.
Wow.
No. I mean, you'd have to go back to like, so you can play that game.
Like
Brown
bad.
sugar.
time.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
You literally have
That's
to
when
go
it
back.
was one after another, and it was like fun.
Boom, boom, boom.
Super
You
fun.
know what I mean?
Charlamagne, you bring that up a lot because I feel like that time movies and television, it was you didn't have to think about it so hard. It was
Even
just so
sitcoms,
much,
right?
yes.
Like even sitcoms.
And they gave you a
got-
feeling, and it
Yeah.
was different.
Yeah, something happened, and I don't know what happened. And I like to talk to people like you, Taye, because y'all were those superstars in the '90s and early 2000s. Black, everything that we talk about wanting in black cinema and black film, it was there already. You know, and it's not like it wasn't doing numbers. The movies was doing numbers. Cosby Show, different world, the #1, #2 show in its world. It's just like, what happened that made Hollywood just be like, you know what, we don't want to make no money with niggas.
You think about the guy, and his name escapes me, but Love Jones. Iconic, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it brings out an emotion when you just hear it. That
Yes.
director never had an opportunity to direct another feature again.
After Love Jones.
After Love Jones. Why?
Oh, Theodore Witcher.
Right. Yeah. They never, but other directors can fail 2, 3, 4
Yeah.
times and still get a budget. You know, they felt Love Jones didn't make enough money, so he never got an opportunity. But look at the social impact it had on our culture.
Yeah, I never
matters to
thought
us.
about that. Wow.
Never directed another feature.
Yeah.
So what projects allow y'all to stretch versus just what feels safe?
Well, for me, this one did. You know what I mean? I love playing like the quote unquote bad guy. You know what I mean? As an actor, it's fun playing outside of what people know you as and how you're perceived. So situations like which I might not have been given that opportunity were it not for us. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that was cool.
Yeah, I mean, as a part of the casting process, not to name names, but that was a conversation around Taye. Should he play this role? Should he play a bad guy? Why not? Like, why can't he have different versions of who he is to show that diversity within himself? Why not? Right. So, but I mean, what I would say, what would stretch me is a biopic. Yeah, I would love to do a biopic on Fred Hammond.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Like I would love it. Like if you're watching and listening, call us.
Gospel singer?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I would.
I don't know
love
his backstory. Wow.
He's just iconic, and it was an uphill climb. So there's a lot of stories within that story, that will bode well for consumer consumption.
Yeah.
But I mean he's right up there, right? So, but a biopic would actually, how do you make it factual, but then also entertaining at the same time, but not straying away to make it too fictional, right? Yeah.
Well, my last question, Taye, how do you hope your career will be remembered? Not just in terms of roles, but in terms of like your impact on culture and like your the next generation of actors.
I'm trying to get to the point where I don't care. Because that's the easiest for me. And if I come from that standpoint, I don't have to worry about controlling anything. So that's what works for me. I used to hate the idea of getting old. And then people used to say words like, oh, legacy. And then that started to make me feel good. But then I was realizing, okay, well, I'm still attached to what happens when those movies are out and then people stop talking. No. So let me just try to be in the moment, do good work, be grateful, and remember what I did, but just stay in the moment because that's all that I can really deal with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, I just want to say this. If you don't have any movies that y'all are casting for, I am
you
a
already
great
know.
Ma'am, you have a job.
So
You already know.
You have a job,
I
man.
do have a job, but I want another one.
Yeah.
So, yes.
And when I tell you, actors.
Watch. You say that.
No, she's amazing. Actors come on
We
set
can do that.
and they'll say line, every third line, never said it.
Wow.
Came on set on time.
Yes.
I don't know if she's on time here, but she's on time on set.
I'm just happy that she's coming.
Show, so I gotta be on time. Here,
So consistently on time.
Yes.
Knew her lines. People they take their cues from the names on set. So if she's coming in with a cloud over her head, the whole set will have a cloud.
Yeah.
Sun constantly shining.
Thank you.
And she was pregnant.
Yep.
So I know she was going through that first trimester.
Right.
We didn't know it. She didn't show it. Consummate professional.
Yeah.
So
Thank
you don't have to
you.
worry about that. You stay on speed
Absolutely.
dial.
Just get busy, man.
And why does your tattoo say chocolate me?
You've been on this man. Why are you so
into this man, man?
Because he keeps looking at me.
You wanna talk about my
Can you let me
booty?
answer the question?
He's not looking at you.
It's not about my booty. Chocolate Meat has not, because you talking about my
I
booty.
know. I'm asking about the tattoo.
Chocolate Meat's it's a book I wrote. A book
Okay.
like self-esteem and young people being proud of how they look at their chocolate.
Dope.
Yeah, I love that.
It's available now?
Not his chocolate,
Look,
the
you're
book.
trying to switch it.
Goddamn.
Trying to switch it over now.
I thought you had another line.
I can get it now.
Good thing, Taye.
That's a question.
Do you have any other more questions about?
No.
You sure?
It's a children's book.
Chocolate.
Is it a children's book?
It is.
Oh, I need to order that for my baby.
Love that.
Yeah, order
Oh,
it
it
up.
makes sense. I remember you having the conversations about your son and people like that whole
Mixed me.
conversation.
I wrote another book,
Yes.
for him. Yep.
Oh, I love that.
Okay.
All right.
It's embracing ourselves.
So when are we releasing? I'm sorry, like I'm a part of y'all team. When are y'all releasing Another Man's Wife?
Yeah, so we're it's,
Letting her go. From the trenches, when can she be free?
whenever we release it.
When we dropping the movie, Another
Who
Man's
knows when
Wife?
they're gonna release it?
So it'll either be late Q4, so December,
Yes.
or early Q1 2026.
Yes,
So
ready for
so
it.
over the next 4 months, look out for it. For sure.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you, brothers, for joining
Thank
us. We
you all.
appreciate
What's
Thank
the,
you.
what's the name of the production team so we don't forget?
Yes.
Freely.
That's a good question. So it's Freely Films.
Oh.
That's what I bring to the table.
Okay.
And then
And it's Down Deep right now, Down Deep Productions.
yeah.
So we partner together and we'll figure it out. We haven't
I don't.
necessarily came
That's
up
it.
with
Let's
that.
figure it out.
Yeah.
All right.
Got you.
Wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
Taye's
We got-
Taye's Ass Productions.
Chocolate me.
Chocolate Ass Productions.
crazy.
Yeah.
We gotta support y'all, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hell
None,
yeah.
none of this matters if people don't go out there and support.
Oh,
that
right.
part. So,
Say it for the people in the back.
part.
Charlamagne.
But also,
Thanks.
y'all got to make your way back up here when the movie comes out. Come back up,
Yes.
talk about the movie so
Sure.
people
We got
understand
you.
and see it.
100%.
Hell
man.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank y'all.
Thank
It's been
y'all.
great.
Absolutely.
All right.
Appreciate you.
Troy J. Carter, Taye Diggs. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Hold up. Every day I wake up. Wake your ass up. The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?